Conor McGregor has just been charged with rape. Charged. Now, obviously, this is a very serious situation, so I'm not gonna try to joke about anything. I'm not gonna try and make no jokes or some shit. I'm just gonna put the facts out there. People can make their own opinion, but legally, Conor McGregor has been charged, so keep that in mind. But I'm gonna give all the facts. I'm gonna give a basic timeline for people. So yeah, I ain't trying to joke about in this. Now, who is accusing Conor McGregor? Well, the woman that is accusing Conor McGregor is Nikita Hand, who decided to take a civil court case against McGregor and his friend James Lawrence, and she wanted financial damages for alleged sexual assault which took place in December 2018, which was only a month or two after Conor's loss to Khabib Nurmagomedov. Now, Conor's general defense is he claims that he had consensual sex with Mrs. Hand twice in the Beacon Hotel in Dublin, and so does Conor's co-defendant in James Lawrence. But she claims that she was raped by Conor, and I have to say that so this video don't get took down. And she says she has no recollection of having sex with Conor or Mr. Lawrence. Now, for this next portion of what I'm going to be talking about, it can get a bit graphic, so you know, try to hear me out, you know, just be wary, okay? She says that the MMA star choked her 3 times before the assault took place, and Conor's comeback in defense was they had quote-unquote athletic sex. Whatever the fuck you want to make out of that, make your own assumptions with that. And there was 8 men and 4 women on the jury who had to sit through 8 days of evidence, including Nikita Hand, Conor McGregor, and James Lawrence in there as well, as long as with 2 doctors and 2 paramedics as well. Now, it's not just the general assault that Conor is also being accused of. The plaintiff's, Nikita's, home was invaded by a group of men wearing balaclavas. Apparently, they broke into her bedroom and were driven out by a partner who suffered a stab wound in the process. Apparently, these men were super fans of Conor McGregor. It's unclear if he is, you know, as an individual associated with these people, but this is something else that has also been accused during this whole process. And what I'm going to talk about now is, you know, very graphic, okay? But on her second day of evidence, she accused that Conor was pinning her to the bed, pressing his whole body weight on her to the point where she couldn't breathe. And she said she thought she was never going to see her daughter again. She could only move her head, and she said she remembered biting Conor really hard, but it was just too much, and he was choking her and she couldn't do much. She quote-unquote said, "I was trying to fight as much as I could. He put his arms around my neck and choked me 3 times. She also said, quote-unquote, "I just froze and couldn't move or breathe. I kept looking at the bedpost and thinking of my daughter. He let go of me. I remember saying I was sorry as I felt like I did something wrong. I wanted to reassure him that I wouldn't tell anyone so he wouldn't hurt me again." The woman who alleges she was, you know, raped by Conor was visibly shocked while giving evidence and apologized to the court as she broke down several times. Now, people are talking about why is this a civil court case and why hasn't this gone higher? Why is she not trying to get Conor arrested? Why is she trying to get money? Well, there could be various reasons for this. The main one that people are going to say is that she just wants money. Okay, that's the main one that people are going to say, let's be real. But there's more reasons than that. Obviously, that could be a reason. Another reason could be the fact that generally getting someone done in a civil court is a lot easier. A lot easier. When you go higher than that, you need dead set in stone evidence that it happened, which really in a case like this, you should need either way. But in a civil court case, you are given a lot more leeway. A lot more leeway. Like, it's not even close. Like, it can be 50-50, and they're probably gonna side with the one who is accusing someone instead of the one who is being accused. So if she didn't have confidence in that happening, then she could have done that as well. So it doesn't 100% mean that, you know, she's just money hungry. But, you know, there's various reasons why someone would go to civil court instead of going higher than that. But you know, the main reason people are gonna say is she just wanted money. Make your own assumptions with that. Okay, you can think what you want to think. But she was found returning to the hotel with Mr. Lawrence and then leaving by taxi shortly after. But she said she had no memory of any of this when the footage was being played, which is a little bit suspect. She also said she had to leave her job and not been able to work since the alleged incident due to various mental health issues. Her relationship with her partner ended months afterwards, and she had to move out of her home. And apparently her entire life in general is just a mess right now. She's been seeing a counsellor for a long time and spent €4,000, which is about £3,000, on trying to sort out her various mental issues that have been caused by this. Obviously, Conor says the whole thing is consensual. Honestly, there is no dead set stone of Conor not doing it or Conor doing it. I genuinely does not. But he has been charged and he is officially a rapist. Officially, legally, he is. But honestly, there's no dead set evidence either way. So it is what it is, man. Obviously, fuck, that sounds so bad. But he's been charged legally. And yeah, but that's a general breakdown of all the information that you really gotta know about this case. Make your own thoughts and assumptions.